was in the Army National Guard for about 16 years and 8 months, somewhere there, almost 17 years. The opportunity to have a new home was like having a real life. 16 and a half years in the military, I spent a majority of my time gone, on the road, traveling, living out of my truck, legitimately homeless for probably 99% of it. I never called for help and I never asked for assistance just because I'm stubborn and I guess ultimately an ass in that aspect. But at the end of the day, having a home, especially with my wife, meant that we had roots. It meant that we had an opportunity to sort of settle down a little bit, and it gave me a place to always come home to. Is the number one thing that I was missing. Every time I deployed and I came back to the States, I came back to something different, something new. It was always different. It was never the same place. And I never having roots, always on the move. It was awesome. I lived a great life. I had wonderful nomadic adventures all the time, all over the country, all over the world. However, not having roots and not having something and someone to always come home to sort of left a sense of lack of accountability or a lack of connection to here, to the United States in general. So having that home meant, it meant like the next chapter. It meant the next opportunity. I was gone a lot, but I still had the opportunity to visit my family, and I'm truly one of the lucky ones. I made it home. But here was the thing, every time I made it home, what was next? What's it mean to have a house to come home to? It means you have a castle. You have your castle. When you're deployed and you're in a FOB, your FOB is your castle, and all the guys that are in that FOB with you are your brothers in arms, and they're there to protect that FOB, and they're helping keep you protected. But at the end of the day, when you come home, you don't have that at home. Your home is your castle. Your wife, that is your wife, that's your partner, that's your teammate, and your family is that same sort of comfort and opportunity to provide security, not only for you, but for them in your castle at home. That's what it means.